Hey everybody, welcome and welcome back. I think we are a new combination for the Paranormal Channel.
We might
I
be.
don't think you and I have done a reaction.
Not on the channel.
No, no.
No. No.
And I think this is going to be a real POV,
Yeah.
a real ghost point of view. I'm pretty sure this was requested.
Yes.
Eric. Eric
Yes.
has been with us for a long time. Sent us a message and said, I was afraid maybe you'd stop doing this because I'd stopped seeing your stuff. But he sent
Mhm.
us a request,
Mhm.
and we are so grateful, Eric, that you
Yeah.
reached out.
Mhm.
This is Ghost Hunters receive a shocking message from Spirit. Help, my house is haunted.
Mhm.
It's from the other side. Not the
Okay.
other side, just other side.
I'm not familiar with this channel. I don't think.
um, I'm not overly familiar. I
Mhm.
haven't watched any of this.
Yeah.
Marcy didn't even know what we were doing until
No
we got
clue.
on and we were chatting. So
Mhm.
we are jumping in blind. And if you're ready,
Okay.
I am.
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Very good.
The number of us believing in ghost spirits and the supernatural is on the increase. People all over the UK are reporting unexplained visitors in their homes.
It's like a black figure with long fingers.
The more we were frightened, the stronger it got.
And that's when the mind then takes over.
Luckily, there are 3 people who may be able to help. Chris Fleming, renowned medium,
I see a child running through here.
is able to communicate and channel their messages and demands from beyond the grave.
Allow me to understand more. Maybe I can help you. Ice cold right along my back, as if someone just landed right on my back.
Jane Harris, paranormal researcher, psychologist, and historian, digging into the history of a location to find out who these entities are and why they are here.
Something in here is mocking us now. Get lost.
And Barry Guy, paranormal investigator and technical expert. Never afraid to take the investigation to places others fear to enter.
Someone spoke to me. You need to go back to hell.
Chris, Jane, and Barry are investigating homes across the UK using specialist paranormal equipment
Someone's just touched my leg.
Oh my God.
Or someone.
to gather evidence, communicate with spirits, to find out what they want and help let them go.
I just saw you. Who was that? Please talk to us.
Doing whatever it takes to return homes back to the hands of the living.
If you're not safe in your own home, where do you go?
Coming up, a popular music venue with a dark past.
This site was actually a jail. Potentially, we've got all of that torment, all of that pain, fear, suffering.
Barry issues a challenge.
I dare you to close this lift door.
And Chris faces his toughest challenge to date.
The spirit has literally walked into his body. So we're not far from London, guys. This is literally about 40 miles away.
Wow.
And we're heading to Hertford. I thought it was a historic market town.
Open mind.
It is.
Open
and it's
mind.
a lot of small
Open
buildings
mind.
dating from, I think, we're back to sort of 16th century.
But historic towns like this often hold more than just visible echoes of the past. Our team of paranormal experts have been called in to investigate abnormal levels of spiritual activity at the imposing 19th century corn exchange. Revamped as an entertainment venue, owners Chris and Juliet Addison have been plagued by inexplicable sights and sounds since taking over the building 13 years ago.
I'm very interested in architecture, so this building with its Gothic style frontage really stood out. The building's got an awful lot of history. Used to be a jail downstairs, and there was people taken from the building and hanged just across the road. So a lot of negative energy, probably still here. Sound like I'm a believer. I'm still really not, but I'm open.
I think there's hundreds of souls here. Sometimes the orbs will come flying out of certain areas.
Come on. There you go. That was brilliant. Can you do that again?
I think they maybe need help. I think they were prisoners here.
We hear noises just coming out the blue at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. People are in here doing dancing or whatever. Everybody stops and says, what the hell is that? And I don't tell them what it actually is, otherwise I wouldn't have any trade.
But over time, Juliet has started recognizing some of the resident spirits.
There's a little servant girl who's very friendly and quite clingy, but she's frightened of something. The jailer or caretaker who appeared to be looking out over us, and he appeared to be holding a dog, and he had a hat on, not the dog, the man. When the presence is there, if you go into the kitchen area, it's very, very oppressive. The air, it's really thick, it gives you a headache, just feel dizzy, just feel quite sad, really, just not very, very nice.
After researching more about the building's past, Juliet made a connection with one of its more unusually nicknamed spirits.
George, please come and say hello.
The mysterious Bacon Face.
Sorry, George. If you call him by his nickname, he's not very happy about it.
Okay. Before they keep talking,
Yeah.
are you getting anything? Because I'm getting a bit.
I don't agree that there's hundreds of souls in this building. But yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. No, I agree. I don't see. Honestly, I don't think I heard much of what was just talked about because I was too busy. I was too busy reading and exploring. Yeah. So, okay. So, no, I agree. Not hundreds and
Not
thousands,
hundreds.
if that was mentioned. No. So before, I want to say at some point, the guy that was talking, he mentioned hanging, right? Right before he mentioned that, my head was just getting twisted, like someone was trying to like pop it off. Like it was,
Okay.
right? It was like, so I was just like, interesting. And I was just like, okay, like, kind of shake it off. And then he mentioned the hanging. So I was like, okay, and then, so I felt into it a little bit more, and I was taken into this like funhouse, almost like funhouse vibe, very playful, creepy, but funhouse sort of game is the best word to put that. And then he said something about someone being nicknamed Bacon Face. I don't know. But to me, it's like so funhouse circusy sort of vibe.
Okay.
And a lot of like twisty, like, what's the word? Like you're bending and twisting and more like you're,
You know what word just came was macabre.
Yes. Yeah, but like it's like where you just twist something and you turn it until it becomes something else. Like it just kind of that sort of, yeah.
Okay.
So I don't even know what else was said, so but if you get anything.
Yeah, I think she said something about a girl. I feel no children spirits here at all.
I wish I wish there were.
No, that doesn't mean there aren't, but right now,
no, nothing childlike Other than the playfulness, but even then, this is too creepy to be childlike. This is like adult,
Feels
sick-minded,
very adult.
creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. So
And
we'll
I would
see who
agree with the
bacon
creepy.
faces. Huh?
I would agree with the creepy.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, definitely creep vibes.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see
All
what
right.
happens.
Well, let's see where
It's like
this is
underground
going.
circus or something.
Ugh.
That'd be that's creepy.
George was a highwayman and was jailed and hanged here. He obviously had something wrong with his face, hence he was given a nickname, and it's not nice to call people names.
Chris and Juliet aren't the only witnesses to this paranormal activity.
My staff don't like being here after the witching hour, I suppose you could call it, after 12 o'clock, especially if they're on their own cleaning. They've experienced the mops being moved, the water turning on in the kitchen. Now, I feel like it needs to be put out there so people can actually make their own minds up.
The help I'm looking for is to find out whether they are staying here because they want to, or because they feel they need to, or because they have to. And I would...
Okay. Right there, we have to talk about what she just said.
What?
She wants to know if these spirits are here because they want to, they have to, they're being forced to, and earthbound spirits happen because we choose in one way, shape, or form to not cross to the higher realms.
Right.
So, are they staying because they want to?
In a way,
It's not that simple.
But in a way, yeah, it's not it might not be obvious, an obvious choice, but yeah.
But it is a choice, and most of the time they don't even know they have the choice, or they're so fearful
Right.
that they stay behind. So, excuse me. But it's not like they're happy and loving existence and they're choosing to stay. It's not like that at all. They've made the choice to stay because typically out of fear or
Oh, sure. Yeah.
unfinished business.
Right.
Yeah, that just felt like the really perfect time to talk about why
Right.
people choose to stay earthbound. It
And I
could
think
be
that choice of, it's probably hard for a lot of people to understand. Rightfully so. We're not supposed to understand that until we have it in front of us. But yeah, the choice to stay, people would, unfortunately. So yeah, I mean, and it's valid. Whatever the reason why they did it was valid. That path is there to be taken. There's the purpose for it. It's all balanced, but yeah, that's I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's the human part of us that wants there to be like, oh, they're stuck. They have no other choice. Like they really want, like there's just no it isn't their choice to be there. Like people, I think, want that more so than the choice to be there.
But
unfortunately.
and there are so many reasons, and there have to be reasons that we don't even understand.
Of course.
As humans, right? But number one is the fear of not being accepted.
Yep.
Into the higher realms.
Yep.
So no, not going.
Seeing other people, like owning up, turning around and looking at your life and taking that responsibility is a harder choice. I would imagine for a lot of people. Yeah.
Or just not being worthy. They don't believe they're worthy of going to the higher realms.
Sure.
Some people, sometimes when there is a quick, violent death, they don't realize they're dead.
Right.
Which
Right.
sounds really bizarre. It even sounds bizarre saying it, and yet it's true. It happens.
And they're not alone. I mean, anyone who's listening to this, they might think like, "Oh, those poor." Like they still have their guidance. Like they still have like.
Yeah, they do.
Still have.
But they can't hear him most of
Right.
the time because the vibration is so different.
True.
And yeah, everyone's guides are still there, trying to connect, trying to, make that connection of, come on, let's go. You don't need to be here. Now, sometimes people stay behind to work out certain things.
Sure.
To try and work out some wounding in some weird way.
Right.
But there are many reasons.
I wouldn't see that, sorry to interrupt, but I wouldn't see that as being a similar vibration. Like if you're sitting and working on and healing, it would be a higher vibration than what we're looking at now.
Well, not really.
No? Okay.
Because I don't know a whole lot about Catholicism. But I do know that Catholics believe in purgatory.
Right.
That's what this is.
Right.
That realm of being earthbound is purgatory.
Right.
And they are working things out. The way I understand it, they are working things out in that
right.
dimension.
Right. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's just many reasons.
Yeah. Sure.
For it. So, okay. Should we get back to it?
Yeah.
Like somebody to help us find out if they want to go, and if they do, then to help them go.
Hoping to answer some of Chris and Juliet's questions, our team of paranormal investigators close in on the location.
We really are now hitting the historic centre.
Medium Chris insists on being told nothing about the investigation.
Getting these voices from all these different places.
He doesn't want anything to influence what he might sense.
I'm getting the presence of a male spirit. I don't know the age yet, but I would say probably in his 40s or maybe 50s during his passing. He's kind of tall, dark hair. I'm not getting anything what he does yet, but I can just sense his presence. It's like he knows we are coming.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now I'm seeing a child, but it could be from one of these buildings.
Well, we're here, guys.
Wow. Excited.
I have to stop this real quick. To walk down this particular street and be open, holy smokes. Sensory overload.
Oh, I know. And all the thing that's going through my mind is like, there's no fucking way you're grounded. Right? Like I was like, oh my god. Like there's like to like try to like pin just that specific location while doing that yeah.
Because there is, oh my gosh, there is so much energetically happening in this street. Living, not living,
right,
residual. It's like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is it.
It's a building of importance, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks historic and almost like a town hall and a mayor's building. But listen, I'm off to meet some people that have had experiences in this place. What about you guys?
Okay, I'm going to go and find out a bit more about the history, see if we can't uncover something that might help us a little bit later on.
And I'll do my walkthrough. I'll see you guys in a bit, let you know what I find out.
All right, good luck.
Right, let's do
See
it.
you later.
As Barry and Jane head off to discover more about this building and its links to the paranormal, I begin my investigation.
It's changed. Voices tell me how much it's changed.
I'm immediately overwhelmed by strong residual energy. Echoes from the past.
Too many people, it says. Too many people have come into this building. Too many people doing their own things. That's interesting. What the? This voice is telling me not like it was then. This has changed.
Inside the building, I feel I'm being drawn towards a vast room.
You know, there's just a little bit of shadows of the past. It's been covered up by so much that's going on now. Oh! First I thought I saw something over here, so I looked, I said, okay. Then I saw something but it was short, went right across here. I just saw you. Who was that? Please, talk to us. He's back. Who was that? Please, talk to us. Sounds like a female voice. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Ice cold right along my back, as if someone just landed right on my back.
I'm just minutes into my investigation, and I'm already sensing powerful connections.
While Chris explores what might be lurking in the corn exchange.
Okay.
Thoughts on Mr. Medium? I mean, we'll start with the positive. Yeah. Okay.
First of all, why is he running after what he thought he saw?
Yeah, I don't know what is he gonna. And I know if Heather watches this, like, she's gonna laugh at this point because we all. This just reminds me of Heather. But anyway, yes, no, you don't go and run after. What are you gonna do? What are you trying to do?
Like you're gonna catch it and turn it around and go.
Oh, this belongs outside, and then you just kind of like, what do you it's not like he has the camera. I don't know what's happening.
And I'm sorry, but the theatrics around that just.
Yeah.
I really had nothing to say other than, I'm sorry, that was ridiculous. Okay.
It was. And I was going through, I was trying to, my best to go through that.
Yeah.
And into the building. I'm not getting anything. Nothing's coming to poke at me or anything like that. Mostly residual.
Agreed.
A lot of female sadness is prominent. I was almost brought to tears. Almost, and I'm not usually one to do that quickly. A lot of emotional residual, but without trying to get attached to anything,
right.
Nothing is poking at me that wants to.
No, right now I feel nothing conscious. Yes, ton of residual energy.
Yes,
a ton of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt absolutely nothing that matched his reaction and what he said.
Yeah, no, but the grid. I mean, the grids. Again, I'm gonna go back to that funhousey vibe. The grids in there are just. It's almost like it was demolished, and like it's.
I think it's safe to say, and whether he's really getting this information or not, it's not the way it was. It's changed. There have been changes made. It does feel like there's been like a lot of construction. On the inside. Definitely.
Yeah.
If not the whole building.
Yeah.
Outside as well.
Yeah.
So,
No.
all right.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
let's
keep
see
on.
what we got here.
Exchange. In a more relaxed setting, I'm meeting bar manager Kaylee to learn what it's like actually working there. Are there any places in the venue that you feel more uncomfortable?
Yeah, it just feels weird in the toilets and out the back where the kitchen is. So at the end of the night, everyone's gone. We've got a couple of people at the bar cleaning, and I'll go to the toilets on my own. Just feels weird, feels like something's there.
What do you think's there? What do you feel?
Felt cold, not physically touching, but I felt cold. A little bit worried, maybe. Feels, yeah, like someone's watching me, basically. I can't wait to get out of there, really.
As Chris and Barry investigate events inside the building, I'm exploring the streets outside with historian and paranormal author Ruth Stratton. I know the Corn Exchange was built on the site of an old jail, but I want to learn if there are any surviving buildings from the same period connected to crime and punishment.
This building behind us here is now the Shire Hall, but in the 1700s it was a place called the Session House, where they had held the assizes and the courts of Hertford, and sort of quite nearby to it there was a pillory and a cage and some stocks. And then across the road here, this was originally, in the 1700s, would have been the jailer's house.
So you didn't live very far from his office, did you?
No. And there are some execution records which tell of people being hanged outside here.
So literally hung from this building. But that's really making an example of people, isn't it? Because anyone left in here can see that.
In harsh times.
As I walk through the building, I'm crossing timelines. Over the centuries, thousands of people must have passed through this site, and I'm finding it difficult to sift through all their layers of residual energy.
This is the older part of the building, okay? This floor has probably been here for a long time, all right? And this has more memory to it. Objects will retain memory. So something that's happened in this area is retained in this, which is why I feel something completely different in this area compared to the room that we were just in.
Moving between rooms, I suddenly sense a disturbing change.
I'm feeling kind of sick over here. No, seriously, my chest is tightening up right in here. It's getting a little bit harder to breathe. So something happened in this area.
And then it comes to me.
Someone died over here.
I'm pausing it because what I was getting when he talked about the change of energy when he went to that one part of the building, it felt as though that could have been like at one point an infirmary.
Okay.
I felt a lot of illness, a lot of pain, a lot of like despair in that area. So I don't know, but I'm going
Right.
I'm going infirmary.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get anything?
No, nothing new. I was trying to see if him feeling that nausea, that sickness was anything, and I really wasn't coming back with much. Like, I don't feel like anyone's messing with, like, there's nothing messing with him.
I still don't feel anything.
I mean, it might just be because the grids suck, and like that just, yeah, that part of the house feels off, probably off balance, off, just
Okay.
off. Um, but yeah, nothing, again, still nothing that has made itself known.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Sounds good. Here we go.
After being called in to investigate the Victorian Corn Exchange in Hertford, our team of paranormal experts have already been subjected to dramatic paranormal forces.
Sounds like a female voice. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Ice cold right along my back, as if someone just landed right on my back.
Walking through the building, I've already uncovered pockets of dark energy.
So what I'm picking up is we've got these negative entities. I would lean more towards inhuman that are on this side. I felt the negativity there, the chest pains, the breathing. I didn't like that energy. Then we have this man that I was picking up outside, certain parts inside, as well as the drive here, more business-like, involved with whatever the business was that was here.
This building here was built in 1850s.
Historian Ruth Stratton has been explaining the significance of this site when it was the town's jail. After the courts up the road passed the death sentence for crimes ranging from sheep stealing to highway robbery and murder, the prisoners spent their final days here before being executed.
People were all thrown together, so you had diseases and infection and filth constantly, and it became a menace to the town because people contracted smallpox and cholera. You know, it spread disease and filth, so in the end it was closed down.
Looking at this street, I'm uncovering a sinister geography.
So we've got the jail where people would have been held here, we've got the courthouse where they would have been tried just there, and the jailer's house opposite. So it's all in a very small area, isn't it? This sort of triangle here of people's stories, that turmoil, that fear. It's all very close to each other. So do you think that this area could possibly be almost like an epicentre for paranormal activity in Hertford?
It does seem to be that way, doesn't it?
Even after spending time in this building, I'm confused. There's so much going on.
This building has gone through so many changes over a great period of time. Because we have these layers, it's difficult for me to find out exactly what is causing the problem, why I'm here.
Now I know this site is all about trial and retribution. I've been trying to uncover evidence of Juliet's spirit highwayman, and I've made some interesting discoveries.
George Hill, who she believes she's communicating with, actually came along about 100 years after the jail was demolished, so I don't think that's who she's dealing with. Now, Charlie Cox, this is the killer for me. Charlie Cox was nicknamed Bacon Face. He was also hung right outside the jail for highway robbery. So I think this is our man. Can you imagine, you spend your last few hours in a jail full of torment, torture, despair and fear, and then you're marched out across the road and your life is taken. That leaves an imprint, that leaves heightened emotion. And I think that Bacon Face is probably very much still at the old jail.
With a better understanding.
I disagree.
I just asked, and I'm not getting a yes.
I disagree. I think that, you know, the owners, I guess, of this building now, and she was talking about seeing him and hearing his nickname. She knows about him, and she's just trying to make sense of what she's hearing. I do think there is a man that's either in there or visits in there. I think he spends a lot of time in the kitchen.
Okay.
I've only picked him up twice, so I don't know. But I disagree that this Bacon Face is here.
Yeah, I don't think Bacon Face, I don't think he's the guy. I mean, well, I don't know why they're trying to pin it on one guy, but
Yeah.
Or I guess find out who they're talking to. Is that? I guess is that the point?
Yeah.
Not bacon face. Sorry.
Agree.
Understanding of this site's dark history and what they could be facing, the team regroup.
Hi, buddy.
You know, you talk about layers at places that we go to, right? This ain't no cake. I mean, there are tons of
It's
things.
an onion.
It's like that. There's layers to this place.
This site was actually a jail.
Was a
jail.
what?
A jail. Now, we're going back 18th century, so it was completely demolished. This building was created. So layers of history, potentially we've got all of that torment, all of that anguish, all of that pain, fear, suffering. Yeah. Never mind what's gone on in this building.
Hello.
Hi.
The next step is meeting the concerned owners
Juliet.
and getting them involved in the investigation.
We would like to have you guys participate with the beginning of the investigation and use you as triggers.
Yeah, absolutely.
The reason being is there's information we're getting and experiences that we can't quite pin out. But you guys have been here for like 13 years. So by having you there with us, that's going to help.
Yeah.
I know they respond to my violin, that's why I've bought it, just in case.
Wait a minute, can you play violin?
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, I have a great idea. Let's go upstairs. Let's go upstairs. Having sensed earlier a lot of activity here in the main hall, Juliet, why don't you come right here? This feels like the right place to begin our investigation. This is the beginning of our trigger session, and we're going to attempt to make contact. The spirits that are here, we have Juliet and Chris with us. You know them very well. Would you be so kind to come out here right now and start talking to us? We'll play this back.
But we're not prepared for what happens next. Suddenly, all our recording equipment cuts out.
The thing just went dead. This just went dead.
Is that Zoom? It's gone.
It's just went dead.
We lose all power and everything here.
Your batteries.
Just put it down. I tested it. We had batteries in here. You saw me put this down. The light just went out. It's dead. Unbelievable.
Was that you that did that? Do you not want us to speak to you?
Yeah, I heard that in the back room.
Move closer.
You saw me put this down. The light just went out. It's dead.
Right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
You saw me put this down. The light just went out. It's
I'm
dead.
here.
Can I hear that?
Brilliant.
Yeah, it is. I'm here.
It's an unsettling but promising start. To avoid further technical issues, I get the production crew to monitor the camera feeds in case we miss any anomalies.
What we're trying to do here is encourage the spirits to engage with us. So, Juliet, what we'd like you to do now is play your violin, try and elicit a response and communicate with these spirits. Basically, what you're going to be doing is encouraging them to come forward and interact, because it's something that's familiar to them.
A chair to sit down, or you're going to play standing up long to load now?
The music has an immediate effect on us and the spirits.
I'm sorry, is anyone else free?
Yeah,
I've gone so cold. Literally almost within
Right.
5 seconds of starting playing. Freezing.
So we have a temperature drop in the room when you started playing.
Yeah,
Spirits,
I haven't told that before.
do you like this music? Can you give us a sign?
The very first thing I got was when she started playing, the vibration of the room started to rise. And what happens when the vibration rises? The temperature drops.
Yep.
That's what I got. There was nothing paranormal about that chill in the air.
And from now, it has me curious, which I appreciate this video for doing that. Music from the perspective of spirit. Like, what does that look like? What does that feel like? What, can a lower vibration even perceive what she's doing right now. And I feel like they don't quite perceive it in the same way that they think they perceive it.
They don't perceive it in the way they think they perceive it.
Right.
Agreed. What I'm getting is that what music can do for an earthbound spirit is, because they exist in a low vibration. They exist in that vibration of fear.
Right.
So when they experience the vibration of music, it typically will allow them to like sink deeper into their trauma, into their victimhood.
Right.
I'm not really sure what their...
Right.
I don't know what the purpose of this is.
Right. Well, he was saying, I believe, I might be wrong, I believe he was saying that this was supposed to attract them. And so that's why I was going down sort of the rabbit hole of what is this really going to do to them, for them, you know, like what can they
But he didn't explain why he thinks that, right?
Yeah, no, oh no. Well, of course, no, we don't get that. That would be great. That would be my question for him.
I'm so confused.
Like, what was that, and has he had that experience where music attracts paranormal activity? That would be great, a great discussion. But I'm not getting this doing anything.
You know, if there's an earthbound spirit that played violin in life, they may be attracted to that vibration.
Possibly, yeah, maybe. But even then, it's like the trauma behind it is what they're going to be looking for.
It's going to be very specific. From what I'm getting, it's going to be very specific to the music and the earthbound spirit.
Right.
So
'cause it's not going to bring that joy that it brings us humans when we just hear music out and about while we're walking. We're like, oh, what is that? Like, that's so cool. Let me go check it. I don't think it brings the same.
I agree with you.
The same. Yeah. But interesting.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Normally just flew past the camera near the girls' toilets.
Yes. We need to be there.
All right, let's go over there. The anomalies reported by the tech crew seem to be congregating in a specific area.
We're drawn to this area, and I just feel this female presence. Yeah, and more than one. I feel like I can hear a conversation, a murmured conversation. Yeah. I think I need to spend time in the bathroom.
Right.
Good idea.
Let's do this.
Okay, let you guys go.
Right. Going in.
Making our way into the toilet, I'm looking for a connection.
So this is an EVP file recording that we're doing in the ladies' bathroom, and it's just myself, Jane, and Juliet.
Who's here today? Are any of you here? Can you tap for us? I don't know who it is, but I know someone's in here because I can hear you and see you and feel you.
Just touch my shoulder. No word of lies. Just touch my shoulder in there.
It was you that was shifting, and jump out my skin.
There's no doubting the presence.
Are you in here?
I felt a definite touch.
The palm of my hand is cold.
And the temperature has dramatically dropped.
Myself, Jane, and Juliet. Juliet, I think you're best to call out and speak to the spirits.
Who's here today? Are any of you here?
What the hell was that?
Clear.
Can you hear that?
They're so faint, but they're there, aren't they? So we need to clean those up and hear it.
All right, let's leave the bathroom.
Yes, please.
Is it good? Jane got grabbed physically on the shoulder, made me jump out of my skin because she reacted.
Oh, excellent.
The bathroom is interesting. That's all we can say at this stage. We know that things are going on in there.
Pleasure. Thank you.
It's a strong start to our investigation. As Juliet and Chris leave, the building goes into lockdown. And we gather in the nerve centre to discuss areas of interest.
So guys, this building operates over 3 different levels. You have the basement level, a ground floor level, and a first floor. But there's also a lift shaft that connects the ground floor to the first floor. I've got lots of cameras set up, and the reason for that is because we have so much to cover. It's a large place. We've got anomalies detected in various areas. The kitchen area is apparently very active, so we have a camera set up there. We've also got one in the ladies' bathroom, all right, where feelings of being watched, anxiety, and you've also picked up on something in there as well. So we've definitely got that covered. The main hall area has 2 cameras crossing each other because we want to see all aspects of it. We don't want to miss anything, including the bar. The bar area has been covered by 1 camera on its own. Behind that and behind the kitchen, you have this hallway. We've also got a camera in the office area because you, Chris, you felt sick, nauseous. There was some sensation that you were feeling. It was physiologically affecting you.
Right.
So we've got that covered as well.
Okay.
So there are 8 cameras in total, okay? Now, we have to attack this investigation with the whole array and arsenal at our disposal. Should we get started?
Yeah, sounds good.
For the next 12 hours, it's just us and whatever spirits might haunt this vast building.
At the Old Corn Exchange in Hartford, our team of experts have set up their equipment and are about to begin their all-night investigation. They've been called in by the owners to find answers to unnatural levels of paranormal activity.
I think there's hundreds of souls here. I think they were prisoners.
A lot of negative energy, probably still here.
But even before we get a chance to start our investigation, Chris is subjected to an overwhelming and sustained attack by a powerful presence.
It's channeling the spirit.
It appears to be what's called a walk-in. A departed soul has entered Chris's body.
Man, I'm really weak.
Take your time.
The hell, dude.
Can you tell us what
Just
happened?
hang on, I'm really weak. I'm really weak.
All right.
That's a
Do
walk-in.
I need to
but
do I need to
I
pause
haven't
or
had
do we
one
just keep
force
going?
itself in a long time.
It's an unexpected and alarming experience.
I have nothing nice.
Spirit has literally walked into his body. It's taken over him and he's channeled that spirit through. I mean, he's clearly zapped him with all his energy.
Yeah, man, I hit my head, so I'm just...
You're right. Were you even aware it was happening?
I don't remember. I felt myself just pass out.
Could this be the same dark presence that jumped on Chris's back earlier during his walkthrough? Is Baconface protecting his territory?
Sorry, I gotta get out of here for a second.
Chris?
I'm gonna say by your reaction,
It was bacon face this whole time.
you're getting the same thing I'm getting. No.
Were you picking up on the loss of his dignity as well? Because
Yes, yes.
that's what I
Yes.
was picking up on. Was like
Yes.
him just going, I can't believe I'm doing this.
The embarrassment.
Yeah.
Yes. Kind of overwhelming.
Yeah. And I almost feel like I have sympathy for him at this point. Like, dude, get off the floor. Just get off the floor, dude.
I don't even know what to say.
Bravo.
I
don't know.
I don't know. No.
No, I mean, it's anyone who's watching who has watched any of the other videos or anything that you and Pam have talked about, like, he's not grounded. He's not even trying. There's not even an attempt to ground and receive
No,
any sort
agreed.
of legitimate information pertaining to, like there is no attempt at all.
None.
For, like, and the jump, I don't know. I don't even know.
I've been jumped.
Right.
I'm not proud of it,
No.
but I have experienced it. And
Right.
And I also think that they're trying to put this on a dark entity.
Right.
No, there is no dark entity anywhere near this location. I haven't felt anything dark or non-human.
No.
Anywhere.
Mm-mm.
Anywhere at all. Nothing.
No.
So.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know at all. I didn't get anything on all that.
Okay.
So.
All right. Let's see where this goes next.
Yeah.
If you have paranormal activity in your home, please reach out to us. TCS, everydaypsychics.com. Paranormal services are always free, and we can help.
Okay.
Something that's affecting on a personal level. That walk-in wasn't by chance. It was meant to be. I'm going to go and check he's all right, and then hopefully come back and continue with the investigation.
I've never seen Chris so dramatically affected. I'm worried it may knock his confidence.
I was just unprepared.
You know what
unprepared.
Let's go and do it.
I know, listen.
We have a job to do. You ready to go back in?
Well, we gotta go inside. I can't stay out here.
While Chris processes his ordeal outside, I'm heading into the ladies' toilet, where earlier a spirit very definitely tried to get my attention. Because Juliet and her bar staff have reported a feeling of extreme cold when there's a presence here, I'm using a highly sensitive thermometer to register any drop in temperature.
If we get any changes at all, 1, 2, 3, 4 degrees, it will show us and the alarm will go off. Is there anyone in spirit in here with me? Someone touched me on the shoulder in here earlier. Can you do that again? I feel quite warm at the moment. If you move close to me, I'll feel cold.
But surprisingly, this time, nothing changes.
It's totally flat in here.
It feels different.
It's totally different. And I don't feel uncomfortable in here now. And every time I've walked in here, I've not liked it in here at all. And this is the only time I've been in here in the dark. And I don't mind it. Possibly whatever is here, it's focusing all its attention on Chris. I think I'll call it on
Let's go with that.
Nothing.
Probably.
Elsewhere in the building, the boys have found something interesting in a very unexpected place.
There's an alarm, look. It won't close on my leg, right? I move away, there's no alarm. See?
Oh.
That's got to be a sensor that's determining something's standing there. Barry, go stand inside, see if it closes.
I dare you to close this lift door.
Oh my God! Oh my God, he's in there! Oh my God! No way! No way!
That is a creep.
But then,
There's something on the stairs. Who is that?
out of the corner of my eye, I sense someone trying to catch my attention on the stairs.
Go on the stairs. Someone was just standing on the stairs.
Is this the frightened girl Juliet told me about trying to make contact? Could the male presence be attacking me to prevent her release? I try to draw what I've just seen.
And its clothes were kind of like tattered. dirty and a mess and slightly torn. I could tell it was like female. It was like that. It was more childlike. The hair was just in disarray. Its hand was behind here, like it was kind of leaning, and then it shot right up as soon as I looked at it. Couldn't see the facial features. You can see that the clothes were all torn, they were dirty. So if they're saying there was a jail, it's possible this could have been a child that was in jail. That's it. I can't say any more than that. I only saw it for a few seconds, and it was gone.
One area none of us have really explored is the basement.
Right, I'm coming down. I have to watch my step. I can't see where I'm going. These are really steep.
I've got my SLS camera. It uses infrared light and a monochrome sensor. It detects anomalies indicating the presence of spirits.
Are there any energies, any spirits down here that would like to show themselves to me?
Knowing I'm now on the site of the old jail, I'm expecting to see something. I'm not disappointed.
Whoa, 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 what's going on here? There's two. Two anomalies have been detected down here. One seemingly has a head, torso, the other one has really long legs. Keeps coming back in and out, and also something quite small, but I did see you. Please do not be afraid.
But then it suddenly vanishes.
I've lost this figure. No idea where he is. I'm going to leave you in peace. Can you give me a sign before I leave? Make a noise.
But with no further response, I want to move on and see if the SLS picks up anything at the lift, an area that freaked us out earlier.
Now, I'm adamant that there was a spirit in there. Something was messing around and playing games. I'm going to attempt to open this lift door, and I'm going to map it, whatever's in there, using the SLS camera. Right, let's do this. Immediately there was something there, and it just crawled straight up the ceiling. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'm going to block the door.
There's definitely something in there. If I can stop the door closing, maybe I'll capture it.
There. Can you see it? Someone stood in front of us. Were you responsible for messing around with the lift? It's literally just waving his arms up and down.
This is inconclusive, so the next step has to be taking a ride in this lift.
I'm going to get in, there's no lights, the doors are going to close, and I'm going to take it up to the first floor. If I can work out where the buttons are in here. If you hear me screaming, yeah, try and get me out. All right, I'm going up. I'm calling upon any spirits that are here with me now in this lift. Can you please make your presence known to me?
In the pitch black, it's an uncomfortable experience. But minutes later, the doors safely open, revealing something I'd missed.
If you look, there's a sign on there. If you're silly enough to ride this lift, it is now stuck. Don't panic, do not call 999. They will take up to an hour. Call this number, I'll be about 2 minutes. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want to get stuck in this lift, not with what's in here.
I returned to the ballroom to check my SLS footage.
I don't want to talk over the video too much. That right there explains the door closing earlier.
Oh, right.
If the lift is malfunctioning, and it clearly states in there.
Sure. And it feels the weight shift, and it does the whole door closing and opening thing, and it does. Yeah, none of that was weird to me.
No.
I mean, it might have scared them in the moment because they're in the moment, whatever, but no.
But really, I have a real problem with people who are so over dramatic. I understand they're doing it for the audience, but if you are doing this for this is your livelihood. This is what you do for a living.
Right.
And you are so jump scared at every little thing. What are you doing?
Right.
It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Okay.
How much is left of
But as
this?
Chris walks in,
Like 10 minutes.
Okay, cool.
almost immediately, he comes back under attack.
Oh, no. No.
Round 2.
Round 2.
At the Corn Exchange in Hartford, we're more than halfway through our paranormal investigation.
The spirit has literally walked into his body.
But the malevolent activity infesting this site
Oh my God, he's in there!
and targeting Chris is relentless.
This is right at the beginning.
Oh, no. No. No, I got control. Oh, not this time. Oh, thank God I didn't break my glasses.
We need to review the situation. We've experienced at least 3 spirits: the entity in the bathroom, the little girl Chris saw by the lift, and the dark male presence that's been attacking him. But what else are we facing?
We don't know what this is. Is this demonic entity coming through, or is this negative entities from the past taking over? Let's go to that back room where I felt all the negative entities. That's in the back, yes.
What?
Because that's where I felt the chest pains and the
What
shoulder.
happened?
All right, let's do
What
this.
just happened? This is a completely new situation we have here. Wait, what are the 2 options?
A demonic entity.
Okay.
Or
old from the past. What was it?
Old evil entity from the past.
Okay.
I don't know.
I guess those are different.
And and no.
Interesting. God,
And
I
no.
really wish I could connect the dots the way that they do.
Well, if you make stuff up, it's easy to connect whatever dots
I
you
guess.
want.
I mean, I don't know.
That's about all I have to say.
Even then, I have a hard time.
Yeah.
That's out there. Okay. Well, and I mean, he got attacked a second time. But he gained control.
Right.
So not to worry. Since you've had I can't speak. I've never been jumped. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure at some point I will experience it, but since you have,
I hope not.
I mean, was this like a multiple hit scenario where you jumped multiple times by the
Nope.
same?
Nope. It was an earthbound spirit. She felt young, but not necessarily child.
Right.
She had died in a house fire. Her whole family died. She didn't cross because she was waiting for her family. She died in the bathtub. That's where she went to hide.
Right.
The rest of her family crossed. I was communicating with her, and there was similar wounding.
Right.
And my codependency leaned in just far enough for her to jump me.
To make the connection, right? So she didn't just walk into you as this.
Like out of the blue? Nope.
Yeah.
And no, there's when we're jumped, we have to accept that in some form. Right? And there's usually a trauma bond.
Right.
And there is that connection.
Right.
That happens.
Yeah. And since he wasn't really actively trying to make connections at the time, that just seems kind of weird to just all of a sudden be kind of hit with a jump when you're not necessarily connecting in the moment. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Just curious, and for the viewers, if you have any
Yep.
more questions.
That is my experience, and there was no. I'm gonna change what I'm gonna change the way I was gonna say that. If he had been jumped by a demon,
Right.
that is not how it would have played out. He would
For
not
sure.
have been on the floor going,
Right.
no. If that was a demon, he would have been put into action of some kind.
Right.
Verbal action, absolutely.
Right.
Probably
More movement, like there'd be more, yeah, like you said, more action.
animation, violence.
Right.
Yes.
Because
Not
this is something that has just basically breached into humanity again, and is just wanting expression of some sort.
exactly. Very well said. Yes.
Right? And so to just take over and faint and then give back control doesn't necessarily feel worth the energy that it took to probably take that, so I mean, I think we both picked up that it wasn't really anything.
I didn't feel
anyway.
anything in that room, anything at all, and I didn't this time either.
Right.
Absolutely nothing.
But it does, it brings up that story, which is a good story for our viewers, and not not just for entertainment. So okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
All right. Well.
All right. Here we go.
See what this one is.
I'll bring the SLS camera as well.
Making our way into the back room, once again, I'm struck by an oppressive feeling. There's a dark energy here.
Oh my God, the head pressure. Anybody else getting this head pressure here?
Yeah, loads.
I'm asking the spirits that are back here that I felt earlier today, are there any negative entities here?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so there are negative spirits here. Yes.
Yes.
How many? 7?
7.
6.
So they're coming and going.
There's 76.
Are there any human souls here, still here, trapped here? Me. Who are you?
Chris.
Yeah.
Someone stood on the sofa to your left.
Well,
that's
the
it.
cold. That's the cold.
Up again.
It's cold right up here.
Standing there.
Yeah, it's cold.
It's small. It's child size.
Yeah.
Standing on the sofa.
The temperature dropped by 5 degrees when that figure was there.
Are you the child that I saw by the stairs? Do you want to leave this place?
Temperature's increasing.
These negative entities seem to be connected to the old jail. Controlled by this aggressive male presence, they're preventing the release of the child's spirit appealing to Chris.
What should we do?
We're going to have to confront what's there.
I think that needs to be
Have to confront it.
Why not?
If we can break this male's domination, then hopefully the spirit of the girl will be released.
What this prayer does is it opens up the planes of existence between the dimensions between ours and the afterlife. First thing I do, I use a chime, a pure harmonic tone. It'll
I don't
grab.
understand what's happening anymore.
I
don't understand. I missed too much. Wait, who are we saving? Is there a princess?
So, evidently there is now proof that there is a girl child who is being held captive by a demonic force
right
in this building.
Yeah.
And now he's going to do something to open up the dimensions to
what could go wrong?
Release the grip of this demonic spirit over this girl. Or something. Right? I don't know.
What a hero. This guy is a hero number 1. This will be funny, but
okay. This is Not how we deal with earthbound spirits to cross them over. And I'm still going with there is no child here.
Yeah, no.
I feel no child at all. They have not ventured into any space. Well, they haven't gone to the kitchen. The kitchen is where I felt that man, even though they never went there, but that's where I was energetically when I felt him. And I'm going to revert back to the earlier in the video, they had talked about loud noises being heard by like everybody, and everybody would stop and go, I believe it comes from the kitchen, and it's this guy.
Right. Yeah.
And he may be the only earthbound spirit, the only conscious energy at all.
Right. Yeah.
I won't be rude enough to say living people included, but
yeah. Okay, well, all right, so we have a demon and we're saving a little girl.
Yeah.
So let's see how does I wonder
see how it works.
How he thinks this is gonna work. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rebuke the spirits that had attached themselves to me. I ask for legions upon legions of angels. Attack every unclean spirit. I am blessing this.
Okay.
He's reading it? He's reading it.
Yeah. Did he Google?
That doesn't come from an authentic place of unconditional love.
And experience, honestly. Like you don't need to have a script, or maybe that's not his belief. Maybe there's a script that
maybe there is a script.
Written.
Maybe it has to be
verbatim, or else it doesn't work, or else the girl is not saved.
Maybe. Okay, let's.
Yeah.
I am blessing this place with holy water to remove all the unclean spirits and embrace the transition. And you are gone. Be gone. Thank you. Done. Thank you, spirits, for helping. Have the angels left already? Do you see them? They're telling you to come home. Are you going home? You can go with them. Go to your mother, your father, your brothers, your sister, your loved ones, your family, your friends that have passed before you. Now it's time for you to be reacquainted with them. Do you understand? I will see you again. Soon? Hopefully not that soon. But until then, you enjoy your family, your friends, paradise. I'll see you. That's it.
It's been an intense night, but Chris's prayers and cleansing have had the desired effect. The dark residual energy has been expelled, and the spirits that wanted to have crossed over.
Nice to see you.
All that remains is to reveal our findings to Chris and Juliet.
So, Juliet, I have a question to ask, well, both of you. I want to know whether or not you've had any paranormal experiences associated with that lift. You're laughing. Right.
Yeah, we haven't told you anything there.
We don't go in the lift.
Okay.
It doesn't like people.
It doesn't like people, right, okay.
It can take up tons and tons of technical equipment that if one person gets in it, that's it.
It would just stop.
It stops.
The doors opened, but these doors then refused to close. See?
That's got to be a sensor that's determining something's standing there.
So I moved back. But it's
gotta
still didn't
be.
close.
You literally said it.
Paul carried on doing
there's your
this
proof.
for several minutes, and we were pretty freaked out, so I stood in the lift.
Someone
I dare you to close this lift door. And on command, the doors closed and locked me inside. was pitch black.
God, he's in there!
And I was banging and screaming for dear life.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. The lift is the most haunted place. I never get in that lift. I never have in the 13 years I've been here, because I've seen so much.
Wow. I'm so glad you experienced that.
Yeah.
We were told that there was about 8 spirits that were here, and there's about 6 other entities that were here, negative entities. So we confronted all of those entities the best that we could. Tell me clearly, how many? 7?
7.
6.
6. So they're coming and going.
Now, while we were doing this, I had a camera, and this camera's called the SLS camera. And the SLS is a structured light sensor camera. You can see those laser grid dots, but it's infrared. It's invisible to the naked eye. We caught this anomaly stood right next to Chris on the sofa. So what you're seeing right now is this figure stood here that's being mapped by the camera. Chris felt this physically. He had a static charge. So again, this is further validation that we were dealing with multiple energies.
When I was near the stairs, I saw a child, but it didn't seem like a child because the way it was looking really freaked me out. So I did a rough little drawing of what I saw, and you can see here, it looks like a girl. Hair's real long, all messed up, clothes are all torn and they're dirty, peeking around the corner. Saw her for a few seconds and she took off. Well, I captured her on recording.
Do you want to leave this place? Would you like to go to heaven? A better place? Yes or no?
Sounds like it's saying heaven.
Do you want to leave this place?
But you look a little sad right now. Why?
Because we're hearing the little girl.
Because your eyes are watering up.
To hear her say heaven, it's just like, did she go?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
That's
We made sure of that.
That's good.
So, what does this mean for you? Well, you've seen our evidence, you've heard our evidence. You asked for help. You were concerned about any spirits here that were negative, or any spirits here that may be trapped that don't want to be here. And as Chris has explained, he's dealt with that.
Yes.
So, I know that you mentioned George, a very dominant male figure, potentially this Bacon-Face character. We found out that actually Bacon-Face is a man called Charlie Cox. So whether the negative male energy that we encountered here was George, Bacon-Face, Charlie Cox, we don't know. Potentially even the jailer, the former jail. But what we do know is that anything that's negative, dark, malevolent, is now dealt with, is gone. So how do you feel about that?
Well, I'm hoping there's someone still here, because obviously...
Yeah, you want. Yeah, we still like the idea of them being here, but nice if the lifts work properly.
It's been an intense investigation, and there have been some dark moments. But after expelling the negative energy from the old jail, the trapped spirit of the girl could finally cross over. But who knows what the next case will bring?
Well.
Oh, wow.
Wow. I also want to say I did not ever feel a divine presence coming into this space.
Right. Yeah, no.
And that made me kind of sad. But then again, there's just builds on the evidence that this is just a production.
Right.
And
unfortunately, like I agree that nothing ended up happening, but I did sense that he was genuine in when he was speaking to the spirits, letting them know, okay, this, like when he was going through his ritual whatever he
Okay.
was doing with the bell and the whatever, right?
So he believed what he was doing.
It felt genuine, but it's from a place of fear, and as we know that's not quite that doesn't complete the connection that's needed to channel and to
Mm-mm.
process and to so it's
Right.
and that I agree. It's sad in that sense where I could tell he's genuine in the words and that in the emotion in the place that he wants it to come from, but it's not really coming
But it
from it.
wasn't
And
there.
it's not making that full
Yeah.
connection that it needs. Um, but I mean, and
Yeah.
I unfortunately I laughed at the bell. Just because I had just imagined at the end of our clearings, we should just kind of have some sort of kind of like a
Some
ding,
sort of a
like
bell.
some
Yeah.
sort of a bell. But I did I had a little bit of a feels for him in that
Okay.
moment, and yeah, I
Sure.
can thank and appreciate him in that moment and what he's was trying to do, because most of what we watch doesn't really get to that point.
True. Very true.
Um, and so
Yeah.
I do appreciate that part of it.
The I think I was, some people may say I was a little disrespectful when he was doing the holy water.
Okay.
Um I have used high vibrational water in clearings,
Mm,
and just the act of using holy water and saying be gone
right.
doesn't do it
Right.
doesn't do what you're intending for it to do.
Right.
And what is he doing? He's just telling them to leave the building?
Right.
If there were low vibrational entities and he did get them out of the building, where did they go?
Right. Right.
Next door, to the next available place, to the next available
Mhm.
family. And
Yeah.
no, our belief is all beings. When
Yeah.
they are in a place where they don't belong,
Right.
they are they are dealt with. They're
Yeah.
not just kicked out of the house.
Right. Right.
So
Yeah.
it's a little bit more than just tough love of get out of here.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, never felt a child. Um,
No, I didn't feel much of anything
the yeah,
residual.
tons of residual.
Oh, except
Tons.
for which I forgot to mention, the when he went all the way down, I want to say it was the basement, and it was like a small little room, almost kind of like a little office. That felt cleaner, less residual. It was almost maybe less people were allowed down
Could be.
there. I don't know, but like
That would make sense.
it almost got cleaner as you went down.
Almost like a safe space.
Yeah, kind of. Like there's just less.
Yeah, less exposure.
Less was allowed down there.
Interesting,
So
yeah.
it felt cleaner. Nothing again poked at me or anything exciting for the viewers.
Yeah.
But it did feel cleaner as you went down. So
Yeah, interesting.
yeah.
Interesting. All right. Well,
Yes.
I hope you enjoyed this. We would love your comments. Be kind. And, if you have paranormal activity, please reach out. Our website is tcseverydayspsychics.com. We do not charge for our clearings. We offer other services that we charge for. Clearings, not so much. We very much appreciate people who donate for their clearings. But yeah. And then there's that YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, share, all that.
Yep, all
great
that.
stuff.
Keep recommending videos for us. Thank you very much, Eric,
Yes.
for this video. Keep it up. We appreciate it, everybody.
We
that
do.
shares that. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Marci.
Thank you, Mari-Lyn.
We will have to do another one sometime soon.
Yes, it was fun.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Take
We'll see you
care,
guys soon.
everybody. See you
Bye.
next time. Bye.